Creating healthy boundaries, protecting your time and energy. In our fast-paced world, where demands on our time and energy are constant, creating healthy boundaries is essential for maintaining balance, well-being, and personal growth. Boundaries are the invisible lines that define what is acceptable for us and what is not. They help us protect our time, energy, and mental health by ensuring that we are not overextended or overwhelmed. In this article, we'll explore the importance of healthy boundaries and provide practical strategies for setting and maintaining them in your personal and professional life. The importance of healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries are crucial for several reasons. 1. Preserving energy. Boundaries help you conserve your energy by preventing you from taking on too much or becoming involved in activities that drain you. 2. Maintaining balance. By setting limits, you can create a balance between work, relationships, and personal time, leading to a more fulfilling life. 3. Enhancing relationships. Clear boundaries foster mutual respect in relationships by ensuring that both parties understand and respect each other's limits. 4. Reducing stress. When you establish and maintain boundaries, you can reduce stress and anxiety, as you're less likely to feel overwhelmed by external demands. 5 strategies for creating and maintaining healthy boundaries. 1. Identify your limits. The first step in creating healthy boundaries is to identify your personal limits, what you can and cannot tolerate. This requires self-awareness and an understanding of your values, needs, and priorities. How to identify your limits. Reflect on past experiences, consider situations where you've felt stressed, overwhelmed, or uncomfortable. What were the contributing factors? These experiences can reveal where your boundaries need to be strengthened. Understand your values, clarify what is most important to you, such as time with family, personal space, or professional integrity. Your boundaries should align with these values. Pay attention to your emotions, notice how you feel in different situations. Feelings of resentment, frustration, or exhaustion can indicate that your boundaries are being crossed. 2. Communicate clearly and assertively. Once you've identified your boundaries, it's important to communicate them clearly and assertively. This involves expressing your needs and limits in a way that is respectful to both yourself and others. How to communicate boundaries effectively. Be direct, clearly state your boundary without being vague or apologetic. For example, I need to leave work by 6 p.m. to spend time with my family. Use I statements. Frame your boundaries in terms of your own needs and feelings. This reduces the likelihood of the other person feeling attacked. For example, I feel overwhelmed when I'm asked to take on extra tasks without notice. Be consistent. Consistency is key to maintaining boundaries. Once you've communicated a boundary, stick to it and avoid making exceptions unless absolutely necessary. 3. Learn to say no. Saying no can be challenging, especially if you're used to pleasing others or avoiding conflict. However, it's a crucial skill for protecting your time and energy. How to say no effectively. Be honest. If you can't or don't want to take on something, be honest about it. Saying no when necessary is a form of self-respect. Keep it simple. You don't need to provide a lengthy explanation. A simple, "I'm unable to take on this task right now," is sufficient. Offer alternatives, if appropriate. Suggest an alternative solution, such as delegating the task to someone else or rescheduling for a later time. 4. Set boundaries with technology. In the digital age, technology can blur the lines between work and personal life, making it difficult to disconnect. Setting boundaries with technology is essential for protecting your time and maintaining balance. How to set boundaries with technology. Designate tech-free zones. Create spaces in your home where technology is not allowed, such as the dining room or bedroom. This encourages more meaningful interactions and better rest. Set work hours. If you work remotely or have flexible hours, establish clear start and end times for your workday. Avoid checking emails or taking calls outside of these hours. Use Do Not Disturb. Take advantage of your phone's Do Not Disturb feature to silence notifications during specific times, such as during meals, family time, or when winding down for bed. 5. Practice self-care. Setting and maintaining boundaries is closely tied to self-care. By prioritizing your well-being, You reinforce the importance of your boundaries and ensure that you have the energy and resilience to enforce them. How to practice self-care. Prioritize rest and relaxation. Ensure you have time each day to relax and recharge, whether it's through reading, meditating, or simply taking a walk. Engage in activities you enjoy. Make time for hobbies and activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. This not only boosts your well-being but also reinforces the importance of your personal time. Listen to your body. Pay attention to signs of stress, fatigue, or burnout. When you notice these signs, take a step back and reassess your boundaries to prevent further strain. Conclusion. Creating healthy boundaries is essential for protecting your time, energy, and well-being. By identifying your limits, communicating clearly, learning to say no, setting boundaries with technology, and practicing self-care, you can create a balanced life that aligns with your values and priorities. At Personal Growth, the podcast, we encourage you to take control of your life by setting boundaries that support your personal and professional growth. Remember, boundaries are not about keeping others out, they're about defining what is acceptable for you and ensuring that your needs are met. Start setting your boundaries today, and experience the freedom and peace that come with protecting your time and energy.